Yes, welcome to another edition of the most inconsistent uploads on YouTube. There is Smart Chat, but don't let that stop you from subscribing and commenting and rating and all that good stuff, sending me email, tweeting me, and all that information is found at the end of the video, and it's even found down there. Go ahead, pause, I'll stop, take down all that information. I'll give you 2 or 3. Now that you've done that, today I want to talk to you about Wrestlemania and a little TNA. Now we're about a week and a half away from Wrestlemania, and I don't know about you, but the Wrestlemania card, in my opinion, has the potential to be one of the worst cards since that WrestleMania a few years ago. I believe it was 27, which was awful. Just looking at the card, it seems like it almost feels like it's a Raw. WrestleMania is supposed to be the end-all be-alls, the pay-per-views of them all, the granddaddy. But quite honestly, it feels like a lot of things that creative has kind of dropped the ball and kind of just been throwing shit together last minute. For example, taking point, the tag team match of Hell No versus Dolph Ziggler and Big E. How did that come about? It kind of just seems to be thrown in. Big E and Dolph versus Team Hell No? Don't get me wrong. Daniel Bryan and Dolph could go with just about anyone, but it just feels like it's a match that it's thrown together. Speaking of thrown together, you had Wade Barrett versus The Miz. Are you excited about that? Not really, right? That's a match that you could see at Raw. What is the storyline exactly? What is the build behind that match? Really none. And the two of them, they really don't seem to have that much chemistry in the interaction that they had. Speaking of chemistry, I don't know what WWE Creative was thinking when they booked Fandango. Did I pronounce his name right? Versus Chris Jericho. Who in the world wants to see that? Now I know Chris Jericho is all about when he takes some time off, when he comes back, he wants to put over a new talent. But are you really invested in Fandango? He's wrestled what? 1 match on live TV? And the crowd seems to not even care. He's not really convincible in that part that he's playing. The guy's from Maine. Far from the character that he's portraying. And it looks like he's trying too hard and it's just not coming out right. A dancing gimmick? He seems to be a cross between Rick Model Martel and Goldust. Once in a lifetime. Oh, sorry guys, it's twice in a lifetime. John Cena versus the WWE champ who's hardly there. The Rock to advance the feud. And even when he's away promoting, he doesn't even promote the fact that he is WWE champion. Case in point, Nickelodeon Awards, the WWE recently said that they want to compare themselves to Disney on Ice. And well, you are at the Nickelodeon Awards and you don't even have the belt with you. Why? How does that make any sense? And then we have that speculation of, because of last week's Raw, John Cena, once again, here it comes. Heel talk. That John Cena is becoming heel. Hey, listen, do I think it's going to happen? No. That cash cow. Who's going to be that cash cow of merch? Who's going to be that top face? Who's going to attract the little kiddies if they make John Cena heel? No one. But probably, believe it or not, at this point, a lot of people don't even care about him turning a heel. They didn't strike while the iron was hot and making him a heel. Then I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if he does become a heel. That's WWE for you. You then have Undertaker versus CM Punk. Honestly, yes, but what is this main storyline? It has potential to be a great match, because CM Punk will work anything. He could fight a broomstick and make it look entertaining, but really, what is the storyline? What are you vested in? The fact that he has an urn? We're supposed to be all interested about it? And if you honestly think CM Punk is winning, I highly doubt that he is winning. He's injured, and rumor is he's taking leave of absence right after Mania, because he's really banged up more than what he is leading on to believe. So is the word behind the scenes at WWE. So he's not ending the streak. And once again, next year, we will get to see The Undertaker being wielded out for another undefeated at WrestleMania match. On to a little TNA. TNA recently went on the road. The contract, their lease rather, with the Impact Zone in Orlando had run out, and now they're going on the road, which is a great thing. Great thing. They pretty much hoarded out the Impact Zone, where it's the same guys coming back and forth, and really not a good area, not a good setting to have a live wrestling event. In the sense of a lot of people come into the Impact Zone really just thinking it's a good place to just go in, see something just to cool down from the Florida heat. So it's a good thing that they're on the road. But from what I hear, and I never seen a TV taping, but from what I hear, it's kind of baffled me, and hopefully, TNA could kind of get this together. But from what I heard, that in the tapings in Chicago, or in Illinois rather, because it was outside of Chicago, in Illinois, that during commercial breaks, or after the segment is over and they go into commercial breaks, say if you have, let's say, a Chris Daniel being body slammed or knocked out with a chair, for example, after they go into that commercial break and that segment is over, he would simply get up, walk out. They would get up, walk out, and leave the ring and not even sell the injury that they had. So that's kind of something that irks me. It seems that TNA, when they do the TV tapings, are trying to make it more look like it's a sitcom or a reality show as opposed to a wrestling show. You can't have wrestlers, after you were attacked by, let's say, an aces and eights group, and you're pummeled, gang attack. Once the segment is done, you can't just simply stand up, pretend like nothing happened, and walked away. You have to sell the injury. Please make it seem, at least to the people in the audience, that hey, maybe this thing is real. Maybe the guy was legitimately hurt. Keep the storyline going. Don't basically just kill it. That's such a bummer. At least for me, if I was at a TNA taping. One thing I could say, I do like TNA overall. The storylines are more appealing to me as opposed to WWE. But that's something, especially with the TV tapings now that they're going to be on the road more consistently, that's something that they have to change. And try to get that down, because that's a bummer if you're in the audience. That's all for this entry. Again, send me email, tweet me, subscribe, rate, retweet, yada yada yada. And until next time, later, marks.